Ridg-U-Rak introduces the ultimate in pallet rack storage efficiency. This is the pushback storage system, a unique, cost-effective method to store product loads prior to shipping. The pushback storage system was designed with an operator who has successfully completed an OSHA-approved driver education program in mind. Following the correct loading and unloading procedures will make the pallet placement easier, smoother, and safer. Although this system is easy to use, it is important to know and understand the proper procedures for loading and unloading product from the pushback system. This video program is intended to demonstrate the recommended procedures for lift truck operators using the Ridg-U-Rak patent-pending pushback storage system. There are two major points of instruction that will be covered in this video. First, we will demonstrate the loading procedure. You will be shown how to load succeeding pallets once the first pallet is positioned correctly. The second point will demonstrate how to properly unload pallets from the pushback system. Refer to the operator's guide for pushback if hang-up should occur. Refer to guide number 514223. This video is meant only as a visual reference guide. It is not meant to replace the written instructions. If you do not have written instructions, call Ridg-U-Rak Incorporated and ask for the operator's guide. Guide number 514223. Do not attempt to use the pushback system without the proper instructions. Serious injury or product damage could occur. The following instructions will help you, the lift truck operator, position pallets correctly into the pushback system. Before loading the first pallet onto the pushback system, be sure that it is properly shrink wrapped or unitized. There must be no overhang such as slip sheets, shrink wrap, carton flaps, or improperly stacked boxes which could cause the pushback cart to hang up in the lane. After you have picked up a load, approach the pushback lane and square up the truck and pallet with the front beam. Maintain about 3 to 4 inches of clearance between the load and upright column. The first pallet to be loaded into an empty lane always goes on the top or highest cart. Lift the bottom of the first pallet at least 1 inch above the push plate. It is important to maintain a level pallet position when loading and unloading. In no event should the pallet load be tilted downward when it is loaded, as it may drive the cart up into the lane prematurely. If the pallet hits the cart before it is fully in the lane, then you must raise the pallet until it clears the cart. The cart should roll to the front of the system. Once it is in front, then resume loading. If the cart fails to roll to the front, then use the pallet to pull the cart to the front. Do this by lowering the pallet onto the cart and backing out gradually until it comes forward. Once it is at the front, raise the pallet high enough to clear the cart and resume loading. Center and place the pallet onto the cart. Ensure the pallet does not rest on the push plate. For the next load, again square the pallet and truck to the front beam of the rack and the first pallet already loaded. Slowly lift the pallet at least 1 inch above the push plate. Again, maintain a level position when loading and unloading. Slowly load the pallet into position by pushing back the first pallet with the back side of the pallet to be loaded. Do this until it can be placed on the next cart. Repeat the preceding steps until the bottom cart of the lane is loaded. When loading the last pallet position, repeat the preceding steps. If the push plate moves forward, you should stop, back up, and then lower the pallet until it is about 1 inch above the front beam. Push the load against the push plate and then lower the load onto the rails. You will know a lane is full when the push plate is no longer visible. At this point, proceed to another open lane. Unloading pallets from the pushback system is similar to the loading process. However, there are essential steps to remember when unloading a full lane. First, square the truck and forks to the pallet that will be unloaded. Secure the pallet onto the forks and lift it vertically. Now, back out slowly. Your truck is acting as the brake to the other pallets in the same lane. You control the speed of flow. If the rear pallets are allowed to flow unrestrained from the rear position, the impact of hitting the front beam can cause merchandise to fall from the pallets and result in personal injury or damage to the merchandise. Repeat the preceding steps until all the pallets are unloaded. As you become more comfortable with the system and the positioning of the pallets, your productivity will increase. Normally, after one shift of operation, you should reach maximum proficiency. Still be aware to maintain caution and use common sense when loading and unloading pallets from the pushback storage system. Remember, you are the only safety brake. For more information about the pushback storage system or other products made by Ridg-U-Rak, visit our website at www.ridg-urak.com or call 814-725-8751.